This video is sponsored by Beast Quest. Minecraft is always getting new updates, but did you know that some of these updates were actually recommended by the community? That means that something in the game was thought of by a player, and Mojang decided to add it. So Sub, why don't you show us 10 suggestions that Mojang actually added to Minecraft? One of the people on this list was even awarded a cape for their submission. We've got quite a few to get through, so let's get started, Sub. Hey, Sub! Having trouble fighting the Ender Dragon? It's quite the beast, isn't it? Wait a minute. Who's this? Sponsor Chicken. What are you doing here? Oh, you want Sub to check out today's advertisement. Beast Quest. Beast Quest Ultimate Heroes is a tower defense game based on the epic fantasy series Beast Quest. The game features over 40 levels of 3D gameplay, collectible card elements to use in battle, wizards, and beasts. There's 8 heroes to choose from, and you can customize them all. An evil wizard has enslaved the magical beasts of Advantia, the fantasy land of Beast Quest. Players must control Tom, who is aided on his quest by the magical, powerful wizard Adaro, as well as other heroes and beasts to defend Advantia, defeat evil hordes of enemies, and ultimately free the enslaved beasts from the evil thrall. This game is constantly updated with new levels and events. Play the game for free on Android and iOS using the link in the description below. Alright, Sub, now stop chasing Sponsor Chicken. It's time to get back to the video. Number 1. The Nether Update by Scarecrowman. The new Nether update has been all the rage recently with its complete revamp of the whole Nether dimension. From new biomes to never-before-seen mobs, they've changed the whole place for the better. But what if I told you this was something the community wanted almost 9 years ago? A forum post by the user, Zurich Antioch, outlined what would later become the greatly loved 1.16 Nether update. It's obvious that Mojang took the post into consideration when coming up with ideas for the new update, since the forum post included ideas for a mushroom biome, an ore that would have been better than diamond, and a lava turtle. Wait, a lava turtle? 1.16 didn't add lava turtles, did it? I mean, unless, I guess that could be a turtle. Number 2. Slime Block Launchers by Hour After Hour. Being launched into the air by a slime block is really fun. Just place down a piston that's facing up and stick a slime block on top of it. Put a button next to it, and off you go. Wait, what? Why aren't you flying? Oh yeah, that's right, because if it wasn't for Hour After Hour on Reddit, the idea to make slime blocks launch players into the sky when pushed by a piston would have never existed. He said in his post on the subreddit that it was a quite obvious idea. Just put a piston and a slime block together, and boom! You've got yourself a launch pad. Slime block launchers are something almost every Minecraft player has at least seen before, since it's a great way to get some air with an elytra, or just launch yourself up to a height that normally you wouldn't be able to in survival mode. While we're on the topic of things launching into the air, this channel's been taking off recently, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, be sure to click that notification bell right next to it, so you don't miss any future videos. Number 3. The Savannah Biome by LupusX. The Savannah biome feels like it's been in the game forever, but the reason it's in the game and in the first place is thanks to a forum post by a user called LupusX. LupusX wanted to add something resembling an African wilderness into the game. He also wanted to add African wildlife into the biome. This wasn't added into the game, however, but as I'm sure you can tell by the distinct lack of lions, rhinos, zebras, and other such animals when visiting this biome in the game. Number 4. Wild Wild Desert by LupusX. Wait a minute, did I just read that right? It's the same user that suggested the earlier one, the Savannah biome. Oh wow, it is! So apparently Mojang liked this user's ideas so much they included them twice! What's even crazier is that this suggestion is on the same forum post as the Savannah biome, meaning that Mojang obviously saw both of these suggestions in the same place and just decided that they wanted both. The post has some other biomes in it still. Who knows? We might see them in a future update if Mojang repeats what they did. The Badlands is the perfect place to build something to do with. Who guessed it? The Wild Wild West. From red sand to the tall mountains, the only thing Mojang didn't add were the vultures, which may have been for the better. I've heard Sub really doesn't like vultures. Number 5. Turtles by Billy K. This might come as a surprise, but turtles were actually added as a suggestion from the user of the name Billy K. Now, while turtles are cool in their own, and definitely do deserve to be in the game, what makes this suggestion extra special is the fact that Billy K actually got a custom cape for his addition to the game. This custom cape has a cute little turtle on the back, and is the only one in the world that looks like this. What's even crazier is that the post that got Billy K the cape was a joke. He posted a meme telling people that the next update should replace all the boats with turtles. The fan community loved the meme, and the rest is history. Makes me wonder though, what could have been? Could we be riding turtles now? What would have happened if Mojang just decided to take the suggestion seriously? You probably shouldn't try it, Sub. But one thing you should try, hitting that like button. It's something Sub definitely suggests. Number 6. Colored beds. When Minecraft first came out, all the beds were red. You could craft a bed using green wool, and it would still come out red. Can you believe it? It seems like such a simple thing to add, but it took Minecraft almost 8 years to change it. You may have noticed that I didn't tell you who this was suggested by. That's because it was suggested by almost everyone. For years, players told Mojang to make the beds dyeable, just like the wool it's made out of. And they sure did listen. It's hard to find the first person to suggest it, since this seems that the whole community has been asking since the very beginning. So why don't you get in that green bed of yours now, Sub, now that you've got it. Number 7. Stained Glass by Galactic Muffin. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's normal glass. I guess we're so used to seeing stained glass everywhere that seeing the undyed variant can look a little odd to even some of the most experienced Minecraft players. Stained glass is one of the top voted suggestions on the Minecraft Suggestions forum page, where the creator, Galactic Muffin, actually had to come up with another idea for the post after his idea was featured in a game update. Number 8. Rainbow Beacons by Xisuma. While we're on the topic of stained glass, one thing that a commenter on a Xisuma Void video said was that the beacons going through colored glass should change the color of the beam. This was later suggested on the Suggestions Reddit by Xisuma himself, and it's what got the attention for the Mojang developers in the first place, leading to this awesome feature to be added into the game. The fact that you can change the color of the beacons in your base is such a cool feature. I don't know why Mojang didn't think of it themselves. It means that you can have a really cool beacon to match your clothes and your bed. Number 9. Snow Blocks by Rockvillian. That's right, Sub. Snow Blocks didn't actually come with the game when it was first released. The thing that makes Snow Blocks an interesting addition to the game is the way that they made it in there in the first place. When Notch was first developing Minecraft, he was very open to suggestions and would often check the Minecraft forums for ideas on what to add to Minecraft. The idea of adding winter to the game was always up there when ideas for the game was being thrown around. Since Notch is from Sweden, where wintertime is a big part of the year, it only made sense for him to add the idea suggested by Rockvillian in the very early parts of the game's development. Even though a winter season was never actually added to the game, the winter-themed biomes are definitely something to play around with. Number 10. Flowers by Rockvillian. Okay, Sub, this one is definitely a crazy one. Why didn't Minecraft have flowers before it was suggested by this Rockvillian? Well, the story of how flowers were added into the game has a bit more to it than that, Sub. This is another one of those cases where a single post on a submission forum page leads to multiple things being added into the game. This lucky user said on the same post that he would like to see flowers and snow blocks in the game. And seeing this, Notch decided to add both. Sometimes you might not know this, though, is that when a flower was first added added into a game, all we actually got were red and yellow flowers. The red ones were renamed to roses, and after a couple of years, were changed to poppies. The yellow ones, however, kept their name after someone pointed out to Notch that yellow flowers could be called dandelions instead. Well, hey, now you know. And you know what else you should know? To hit the subscribe button and the like button. We're always making new videos here on Subs World. And speaking of, you need to get back to work, Sub. We'll see you next time.